Hello, Saturn. How are you doing?
Okay, thank you.
So, Saturn, what can you tell us about your ring at this time?
My rings are still being used to send signals to Earth frequency to try and control the humans. Many are waking up, and this technology was meant to prevent that from happening, but the speed at which the awakening is happening is overpowering their signal. Don't worry about it. The awakening will continue, and from where I sit, you have a bright future.
Good, thank you. So, Saturn, I was wondering, are you still under the influence of the LWIM?
They are an annoyance to me now. They don't control me. I resist them, and I am successful most of the time. They are not here at the moment.
Is their technology still working?
The phrase I would use is that it's winding down, it's getting weaker.
So, when you say they're not here at the moment, do you know where they are?
They just went. I was happy about it. I'm not going to concern myself with where they are, what they're doing. They're not here. I'm happy.
Good, I'm happy for you, Saturn. So, Saturn, I was curious about one thing. Do you have a sun at your center, like Earth frequency?
As you know, I was a sun,
Yes,
and my frequency changed.
yes.
Most planetary objects have a sun at their center. I am no different.
Is it okay for us to talk with that sun?
That sun has its own free will. It will decide on its own. I think you will be okay.
On the overall, Saturn, how are you doing?
I am doing extremely well. I am very happy in where I am at this time. I believe I have changed sufficiently to call myself independent, sovereign. I am very happy.
I am very pleased to hear that, Saturn. And we're going to keep on sending you love. And human from Hurt are going to keep on talking with you and connecting with you in all the ways they can.
Thank you very much. It is much appreciated.
Much love to you, Saturn.
And to you.
Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Do we have a connection with the sun at the center of Saturn?
Yes,
Hello, how are you doing?
I am very well, thank you.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
And you. This is unexpected.
It's a surprise, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I had that effect on Titan too. So I was wondering, do you support life at the core of Saturn's? Is there any living being there?
Where you will find a sun, whether it be out in space or inside a planet, the energy that sun produces always produces life. Where you find a sun, you will find life.
And do you have the ability to produce energy to the planet Saturn to create a reset like Earth frequency does?
Saturn planet is far more powerful than I am. I can assist in whatever energy requirements are put upon me, but it is not an equal transfer. Saturn is very, very powerful.
Have you been affected by the Elohim?
They were not able to enter the center of Saturn. They were more interested in using their technology and Saturn's rings to influence you on Earth frequency. So I myself, as an individual, have been shielded by their influence.
Do you have reincarnation?
Every what you would call celestial body, whether it be a planet, a sun inside a planet, a sun, even the sun at the center of the universe. We all have reincarnated into various beings, creatures. Life is life. We like to experience all forms of life for ourselves.
Do you have a favorite form of life?
This is a personal choice. I enjoy being small animals.
I would see that. Well, thank you very much, and we might talk again.
It would be my pleasure. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Bye bye.
Goodbye.
Hello, Earth Frequency. How are you doing?
I'm okay, Caroline. How are you?
I'm good. I have some questions for you today. Would you be willing to answer them?
Okay.
All right. So, my first question would be, is the quarantine had any effect on you? The fact that everybody stay home?
The pollution levels have dropped dramatically. There are less vehicles on the road. There are less factories pumping out poison into my atmosphere. All this has an effect on life, especially small forms of life. It feels, from my perspective, very refreshing. I am enjoying it.
Good. So you like we all stay home, eh?
I like that you stopped polluting me.
That's right. So, Earth Frequency, many human beings did the meditation for peace and healing. Did you feel it, and how did it affect you?
There were many people across my surface and some inside who meditated all together. To meditate with one goal as a group is very powerful. I felt an energy change. I believe you felt it too.
Oh, yeah.
And this can only be a positive step in the right direction. And if everyone on the planet were to do it, can you imagine what it would be like?
That's right. Did it felt like you were being tickled?
No, it was a form of cleansing, felt like a cleansing.
All right. I was wondering if you could give us any insight about how is the situation with CERN?
The scientists at CERN are continuing to do what they have been doing since its creation. They open portals, they close portals, they do affect me energetically, they affect my frequency. The larger one they are building is nearly complete. That is a concern. But during this period of, I would say, rest, I am getting stronger. I believe I will be able to withstand anything they can do. And I have said before, if it gets too bad, I will not hesitate to trigger a reset.
Right. Do not hesitate if it's needed. So I was wondering, because of some instrument to measure your magnetic field, we saw weird stuff happening. I think it was a day or two ago, and I was wondering, how is your magnetic field doing?
The energy is changing the same as my frequency is changing. All frequencies are changing. Your frequency is changing. This is a good thing. This is a progression. It's nothing to fear. Look ahead and enjoy.
Is it okay for us to know what did cause your magnetic field to act like that?
There are many objects coming into this solar system. Every one that enters has an effect on all of the planets, moons, and asteroids that are already here. It is a natural course of events. Myself and my brothers and sisters are very strong. We have felt this before. We just adjust. Do not fear these events.
No, I don't. Earth Frequency, I just want to let you know that I keep on sending you love 24/7, and I keep on meditating for peace and love on the surface in the hope that many others are gonna join and do it 24/7.
You, amongst many others, are doing likewise, and I am very grateful, and I return my love.
Thank you, Earth Frequency. Talk to you soon.
Okay, take care.
Bye-bye. Hi, Penny.
Hello again.
Hello again. So, I would like to speak with a representative of the being in the center of the earth, not under the surface, the one that the original inhabitant of the planet that live at the center of the earth. Is that possible?
Let me see if anyone will volunteer. We have a being coming forward.
Good.
It would be a male frequency.
Well, that's fine.
Ask your questions.
Hello, my name is Caroline, and you are talking through Patrick. May we have a name that we can address you?
You may call me Solomon.
Solomon. Interesting. Nice to meet you, Solomon. How are you doing?
I am very well.
So, I'm very curious, and I would have some question for you if you don't mind.
I will listen to your questions and answer the ones I am comfortable answering.
Okay, perfect. So, my first question would be, how is it to live inside the earth?
It is a wondrous place, a paradise. The part where I am is beautiful beyond words. It truly is magnificent.
So, we were told by Earth Frequency that you guys have been through many resets. How many resets your civilization has been through?
Our civilization has just grown and grown. We have witnessed civilization changes upon the surface. Me as an individual, this current civilization, your civilization, would be my 7th.
Whoa. Well, you're an elder, if I may say.
Time is relevant. Time is different.
Your wisdom must be
Our
great.
Thank you.
You were saying our time.
Time is not the same. Time, time does not exist.
Right.
We have been here for hundreds of thousands of your years. We are eternal. We are the original inhabitants. We used to walk the surface. We came to the center for a better way of life. We are custodians, guardians.
Well, Solomon, I'm basically French and I don't comprehend all of the English. What custodian mean?
Caretaker, we look after her. She truly is a magnificent being. She provides us with everything we need.
Absolutely. So once you were living on the surface and you move inside the earth. So when is it that one of you has been captured by alien so they can mix their DNA in order to create us?
This happened many, many hundreds of thousands of years ago, even millions of years ago. This forced us to come inside the earth for protection. The alien races that you speak of, there are different races all working on the same goal to adjust the DNA of the original population to create what you would call a hybrid race, of which you are a descendant. They cannot exist right in the center of Earth. The energy our sun gives off is different. They would simply burn up. So they go under your surface and build their cities and their fortifications, but they do not come right to the center.
Is any human being ever reached the center of the planet ever?
We have technology that allows this to happen, where the human inhabitants that have come on what you would call diplomatic missions. They have been in a vehicle that is protected through technology, and we have had many, many meetings. We have found over time that the natural inclination of the surface humans is to break agreements, to lie, to cheat. We are very cautious.
Totally agree with you. I comprehend your apprehension. I do not enjoy lie and people that promise thing and don't do it. Don't promise anything you're not sure 100% sure you can do, right?
Absolutely.
So, Solomon, how do you look like?
My physical self, I am tall. I have white, long hair. I have a beard like Patrick, but mine is longer. I am, in my own opinion, I am a statesman. I am the closest you would get to royalty. We do not have royalty here. We are an equal society. We value each other equally. Me being what you would call an elder does give me a degree of respect, but it doesn't make me any better than anybody else.
Right.
It is just good manners.
That's right. So, I would have another question. Where is it? So, we held a mass meditation last week, more than one time. We were just told by Earth Frequency that some of you had joined us. Were you part of it?
Absolutely, we do it on a regular basis. We recognize the capability of group consciousness, of group frequency, group energy. We are all one. You have been told this.
Right. And how did you felt when you realized those mass meditation?
I participated, as did everyone I know. It was good to have a group meditation. I myself felt an energetic change. I felt a peace. I believe something changed for the better.
Good. So we're going to do it again and again and again until we reach our goal, and we're going to keep on assisting Earth frequency and the sun inside the Earth and the whole universe the best we can, and we're going to keep on encouraging people on doing the same. Solomon, before I let you go, would you have a personal message to let the human on the surface know?
The planet Earth and the inhabitants inside planet Earth have been here for many, many generations. We adapt, we adjust, we continue to raise our frequency, we continue to support Earth. The civilizations on the surface, to be frank with you, they come and they go. I know Earth frequency wants your civilization to prosper, to change, so that she does not have to trigger a reset. We assist her energetically, and her energy is growing, her strength is growing, her frequency is getting higher. It is up to you as a group to raise your frequency. The group meditation process helps that. The more people that stand up and join this movement, the better it will be for you. Earth and those inhabitants inside Earth will prosper no matter what happens to you on the surface. You have the abilities and you have the power to forge your own future. The decisions you make decide your future.
Thank you very much, Solomon. It was an extreme pleasure to meet you, and we shall talk again. And until then, I send you and your peers all my love as usual.
Thank you very much. It was good talking with you.
Thank you for coming up. Bye bye.
Goodbye.